11 people have been displaced following a fire in Dexter this morning. A call came in about a fire at an apartment building on Main Street at just after 10 this morning. The apartment where the fire started has been destroyed, and the second floor had significant smoke damage. The building is currently uninhabitable. One person was injured after they went back into the building to retrieve their pet. Their injuries were treated on scene, and the cause of the fire is still under investigation.